The angels can play a powerful, even miraculous role in our personal healing, and they are an especially loving and gentle source for healing our inner child. In this video series, we have so far explored who your inner child is, why this aspect of you holds great potential for your empowerment, and some methods for healing the inner child, which is important because, hey, I'm not sure that any of us had the perfect childhood, but I do know that healing your inner child creates a powerful foundation for your overall happiness and well-being. If you'd like to watch the previous videos on this topic, you can click the eye icon here or the links that I left you in the description below. In case you haven't heard, I'm sharing angel messages about healing the inner child in celebration of my new online course. I was recently guided by my angels to create an online healing journey for you to meet your inner child and heal anything that he or she needs, and also imprint joy and unconditional love in this important part of your emotional foundation. Thank you so much, by the way, for all of your comments and questions on this topic. I have really enjoyed reading your emails and learning more about your experiences in healing your inner child. I'm so happy that you're as excited as I am to begin this healing journey. Today, I'm going to share some messages on just how powerful the angel's role can be in healing the inner child. Because with divine intervention, miraculous transformation is possible. And you hold the keys to experiencing the divine right now. Before we dive deeper into exactly why working with the angels is so helpful for healing the inner child, I wanted to take a moment to answer some of the questions that I received from you. A few of you have expressed that in the wake of childhood trauma, it can be very tough to face the pain or abuse of the past without feeling re-triggered or feel unsafe. And yes, that is a very valid point, which is why when I channeled this course, the angels were very specific about ensuring that the material would not be triggering of painful emotions. Instead, the angels have helped create a simple, gentle healing journey that addresses what needs healing without having to relive the trauma. From a safe, divinely supported place, you'll receive the opportunity to see clearly into the issues you most need to reframe with healing love and forgiveness. You'll be guided to take back your power from difficult experiences, to forgive those who taught you imbalanced or fear-based lessons, and to reprogram your emotional foundation in the image of the heavenly love that you were created to experience. To answer another one of your questions, because this work is intended to be as gentle as possible, it will not be broken down by specific areas of childhood trauma, such as physical or sexual abuse, neglect, abandonment, rejection, and so forth. Rather, the angels have guided gentle, neutral, open pathways for each individual to navigate the specifics of his or her own psyche. These pathways are structured so that you're always led back to love, safety, and well-being as you reform your relationship with your inner child. Though frankly, yes, healing can be a process that takes us outside of our comfort zones. And yes, that is a good and empowering thing. This course was designed to teach and guide you with the same patience, softness, and loving support with which one would treat a beloved child. After all, that gentle, loving kindness is just what your inner child wants and needs. Sometimes the most important component of healing is the part where we just get to feel perfectly loved, uplifted, nurtured, and restored to well-being and safety. Which is why working with the angels offers us the perfect means for healing the inner child. The angels are beacons of constant, unconditional love, and that is exactly what all children need and crave most. And no matter what age you are, unconditional love is still a vital need for you and your inner child. Throughout the past decade or so of my work channeling the angels for my clients, I have witnessed time and again that experiencing even a moment of the angels' unconditional love can often create huge healing shifts in our psyche. Why? Because unconditional love is one of the main traits of our spiritual origin. We all come from the same divine source, and that source is pure, constant, unconditional love. Love is power. It is the essence of all, and according to the angels, it gives rise to all the consciousness that exists throughout the universe. When we return to or expand the experience of unconditional love, all of our instincts light up with recognition of our safety, empowerment, belonging, and oneness with all creation. When we work with the angels, they give us powerful access to the experience of unconditional love. That is their constant, unfaltering state. So the closer you get to the angels, the more you get to experience the energy of unconditional love flowing through your consciousness. And when unconditional love flows unhindered through our self-concept and guides our overall worldview, it dissolves every blockage that human suffering ever seemed to create, returning your state of being to its original vibration of well-being. Healing the inner child often guides us towards the need to receive, to be nurtured and taken care of. As adults, we spend a lot of our energy self-supporting, working hard to fulfill responsibilities, and taking care of others. In truth, if we want to live healthy, joyfully balanced lives, we need to experience an equal measure of both giving and receiving. Your inner child is the part of you that knows how to receive without shame, guilt, or fear. But often, if our inner child has been wounded, we subconsciously do not always feel safe allowing ourselves to receive. For many of us, that feels too vulnerable. What the angels can teach us is that it is safe to be vulnerable. It is safe to embody the vulnerability, needs, and openness of your inner child. And even if it is challenging for you to receive from other human beings yet, you can begin to learn how to safely receive nurturing from the angels. The angels don't need anything in return. They are simply overjoyed beyond our imagination to pour out love, understanding, and support to us in any way that we could possibly need. So forging a receptive relationship with the angels is a beautiful, nurturing practice. It's a space for you to learn how to attract balanced, healthy relationships in your life and extend the balance between giving and receiving everywhere in your world. Furthermore, to learn to surrender fully to receiving from the divine is to allow yourself to level up in manifestation. God is infinite abundance, and when we heal our inner child, master receptivity, and trust in the divine, we tend to manifest that abundance very well throughout many areas of our lives. One of the other major reasons why working with the angels on healing your inner child is so powerful and effective is because the angels always work to lead you directly to the highest perspective. Seeing the truth and taking on a perspective akin to that of the angels in their high state of love is often the key to dissolving ego and healing the psyche. I'd like to share the story of a client of mine who consented to having her experiences shared as an example of this for us. My client, whom we shall call Alice, had ended every single relationship in her life. She had broken things off with her ex-partner, her friends, and finally even her family. because for one reason or another, each of these relationships caused her pain. She was feeling isolated and desperate to find greater balance and peace. After learning to work with the angels in our sessions, Alice began calling upon and meditating with Archangel Michael daily. She told me that it was like Michael was literally always by her side, an unconditionally loving, loyal companion who helped remind her what it was like to experience safety and support in relationships. One day, after one of our sessions in which we were exploring Alice's inner child, she realized fully that the abuse and bullying she experienced in childhood had caused her to hold a pattern of shutting people out before they could reject or abandon her. Archangel Michael showed Alice a vision of her inner child, just as we had practiced envisioning in our session. And she finally embraced and then sort of rescued that part of her from the isolation and rejection she had still subconsciously been experiencing. With Archangel Michael's help, Alice powerfully accepted the message that her inner child was accepted, loved, and safe eternally. And in time, she learned to heal the relationships that she wanted back in her life and also attract new healthy ones. Just like Alice's experience, the angels can deliver any of us directly to the most important emotional truth that we need to face and heal. Not only that, they will also show you exactly the most loving perspective to take in order to heal. Anyone can work with the angels. And my angelically channeled course on healing your inner child will help you develop a deeper relationship with them, both through guided meditations designed to help you journey into the spirit realm and receive energy healing, and structured journaling exercises designed to help you communicate with your inner child and to communicate with the angels. Because I believe this work is so important for so many of us, I'm offering a special enrollment period for this course from November 1st through 8th, in which you can enroll at 50% off the normal tuition and receive special bonus features, including a sound healing and guided angelic energy attunement as a gift. Click the link in the description that you will find below to learn more about the details, and you can also join my email list via the link that you'll see below as well, and I'll shoot you an email as soon as that course is launched on November 1st at 8 a.m. Eastern Time. After November 8th, the course will continue to be available for you to sign up for any time that you would like at its regular enrollment price. It is self-guided, so there is no set schedule. Once you enroll, you'll have lifetime access and you can progress at your own pace and repeat the material as many times as you'd like to deepen your practice. Do let me know if you have any questions in the comments below. Also, have you had any angelic intervention experiences in your life? If so, I would so love to hear about them. I just love getting to know you and keep in touch with you. Thank you so much for your love, your devotion to your healing, and for watching this video today. Know until next time that you are so loved and so very blessed. Bye!